Thanks for staying with us. Tokwe had a question for the
Yes.
Senator?
So, Senate, see, I understand this might be a tough question, but while we were bantering this morning, Ramatu mentioned she's from Kaduna. She has business in Kaduna, and I'm a customer. She was supposed to supply me last week, and she sent a message that due to the protest and curfew, a goods can't come in from Kaduna to Lagos. Several other businesses, even as much as you would say that a lot of the commercial activity might be owned by Southerners, there are northern businesses who are being affected by the current protest, riots, challenge within the north. And they are wondering when, because I told her she should not worry. In a few days, the oil will come. But now I'm worried about how long we will have to wait for this oil to come and how long she would have to wait if our business would be shut down indefinitely until this is resolved. What would you say to that? How would you advise business owners who are suffering loss now and are trying to calculate when things will get better?
Well, first of all, we hope and we pray that the situation calms down and the issues are resolved and that this violence come to an end. But the damage it has done to the north will take many years for it to be addressed. For example, in Kaduna State, there is a man who set up a rice milling farm on the outskirts of Zaria. And this farm, this industry was looted and burnt down. So I wonder who else will think of setting up his businesses in Kaduna and Kano, taking cognizance of what has happened. And sometimes I imagine if Aliko Dangote had established his refinery in Kano or Kaduna, what will have happened in the last few days? So I think all that needs to be done now is to restore law and order and continue to appeal to people to see reason. The North should not be the experimental ground for violence, for anarchy, and for call for military coup. And people who call for protests, if they refuse to lead that protest, nobody should answer or come out and respond to that. That is my own thought. Protest that comes from the north shall be the protest which people of the north shall participate. You cannot sit down somewhere and instigate people to burn their own city, to burn their own town, to burn their own people, to kill their own people, and then you are nowhere to be found. We have to be careful when it comes to protests that are being called in social media. We have thousands and millions of people who will exploit that to unleash mayhem. The monster that has been unleashed against our people now need to be tamed in the interest of peace and security, not of the north, but of the whole country.
Unfortunately, we have to wrap it up, but I know that Nima had a question here. 2 seconds. So
there are northern appointees within the government of the president. The APC chairman himself is a northerner from Kano. What do you think the president should do, seeing that, they themselves have not spoken up? Because when we talk about the style of this protest and how the north is silent, there are appointees. What is the NSA? Who is from the north? What is he doing? What are they saying? What stand should the president take as against their silence?
Well, it's not, the NSA is not there to speak. He is there to work, to address problems of insecurity, and he is doing his best. I can tell you that in many instances, most of these top leaders of these bandits and terrorists have been decimated. And there are less attacks on our schools. And Kaduna-Abuja road is safer than it used to be. So there are achievements that have been made with the National Security Advisor. As for the chairman of the ruling party, it is left for him, but he needs to speak out. He and other leaders of the North need to converge and address the problems of the region, irrespective of their party affiliation, because we are sitting on a time bomb as far as northern part of Nigeria is concerned.
Okay, final question.
That's just the only thing I can see. I pray that our people will listen to us and at least take this. So I want to ask, what about our celebrities? What are they saying? The likes of them, Ali Nuhu and Adam Muzango, the Sauron Sumesa, they have not come out to even help one way or the other as well.
I think you should try to invite them.
I don't understand. Thank you, Senator Shehu. I was wondering if you are the consultant for the celebrities in North. But thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate you spending your morning with us. We really hope, as you had prayed, and I'm sure your prayer is about hope that peace. That there's peace back in the North. We'll see how today goes, and hopefully things will be peaceful. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
All right.